Yo guys, Polar's here, and today we're going to be doing a tier list of every single Fortnite season. These are all our tiers: God tier, Goated tier, Good tier, Mid tier, Tolerable tier. Epic made a mistake ever releasing this season and didn't play. So obviously, we're going to start with Season 1. Now, here's the thing about Season 1. I never played Season 1, but I've heard it was great. I'll like play the trailer or something in the video and editing, but I didn't play it. Season 2 is the same thing. I didn't play it, but I honestly think it was really good, so I didn't play. However, in Season 3, I did play, and I can prove it to you by showing the Victory Umbrella. This is the Victory Umbrella for Season 3, Chapter 1. It is the paper parasol. So this season was really good in my opinion. My first ever season, so I might be biased, but I really like it. I'm going to put it in the Goated tier. Next up is Chapter 1, Season 4. Now, Chapter 1, Season 4 is pretty good in my opinion. I really liked it. There was Omega. Sadly, I didn't actually get the Battle Pass that season, but that's pretty much it. I wasn't even that good. There was Omega, and I think we got Dusty Depot. Wait, what? Or like the Creator with Dusty Depot. So I think that's just going above a little bit over Season 3. That's just my opinion. Next up is Chapter 1, Season 5. Now, Chapter 1, Season 5 was also really, really good. Chapter 1, Season 5 was really good because of Kevin. Now, if you don't remember, Kevin, well, it's Kevin. Come on. So, but I'm going to put it a little bit under Chapter 1, Season 3 for reasons I don't know. Next up is Chapter 1, Season 6. Now, Chapter 1, Season 6 is also really good. It gave us the, what do you call it? It gave us the Kevin shards. The floating island was there. It was really good. Typical Gamer won a cup somewhere, I don't know. It was really good. I liked it, but there's some major backlash with the Battle Pass skin. And because of that, we're going to put it in mid tier. The selling points was just the too many glitches. Yeah, so I think it was an overall good season, but you can't put it up there with Chapter 1, Season 4. Next is Chapter 1, Season 7. Now, Chapter 1, Season 7 is also season because the live event was just bad and there really wasn't much going on. Also, the planes were just not good. So because of the planes in the live event, I'm gonna put it intolerable. I could tolerate it, but you know, it's just Next is Chapter 1, Season 8. Now, Chapter 1, Season 8 had this volcano. It had the Marvel LTM. It was really cool. Really overall, really good. So I am going to put it up in Goated above Chapter 1, Season 5. Next up is Chapter 1, Season 9. Chapter 1, Season 9 had Bunker Jonesy and also the best live event known to date of story. And I really liked it. It had Mecha City and other things too. So I'm going to put it up in Goated tier, good tier, the first good tier. So that is why I like Chapter 1, Season 7. 9. Next is Fortnite Chapter 1, Season X. Season X was a cool season because it made kids around the world rage. I didn't really care though. I was just like, oh, black hole, I can't play. It looks like it's over. But no. This season was also really good. I really liked it. The 0 point biome was cool. All the stuff, like the Batman stuff, all the, what do you call it, stuff was cool. So I'm also going to put this above Chapter 1, Season 8. Now we have a new chapter. Chapter 2, Season 1. Now, it was a fresh start. It was really good, really nice. We got fishing, we got swimming. It was really good. We really liked it. And, yeah. It was a little long. It was the longest season known to date. But since it was a fresh start, it wasn't the same map. It was okay and good. So, yeah. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna put it on the top of good tier though, because it just wasn't enough to get it to goated. Next is my personal favorite season, Chapter 2, Season 2. Now, this season was revolutionary. It had its first ever bosses. It had Midas, it had TNTina, it had Sky, it had Meowscles, it had Deadpool. And that's not to say the cardboard box. And it's when the storyline was the highest. So, came with the helicopters. A really good startup launch. That's going to be our first God tier. Next is Chapter 2, Season 3. Now, Chapter 2, Season 3 was really good. It was actually it's an underrated season. It came with sharks. It was flooded, obviously. The battle pass was really good. So I'm actually gonna put this at the top of goated tier. It's not God tier, but it is really good. Next is Chapter 2, Season 4. Now, this is the first Marvel season. And it was the best Marvel season, even though this Marvel season hasn't been going on for too much. It's gonna be hard to top, man. You had Stark Industries mid-update, the biggest middle update ever. The really good startup launch. You had, what do you call it? You had Doctor Doom's Mythics, which you have now, but they're kind of, yeah. And you had the Unibeam, one of the most broken mythics to ever be played in Fortnite. The Stark Rifle, one of the most fun things. There's just so much I can go on about this season. I can go on about it all night. Here's the thing. The Battle Pass is also really good. So I think it's going to go just under Chapter 2, Season 2. Next is Chapter 2, Season 5. Now, this season doesn't go here, but it does go here. It did have a lot of collabs, and the main gimmick of the season just got vaulted, like, in the first week. And there wasn't really much to remember about it. I remember literally going to sleep, and then waking up, I'm like, oh, it's the new season of Fortnite. Whoop-de-doo. Next is Chapter 2, Season 6. Now, do I even have to explain? This seems really bad. I really hate this season. It was just too complicated. There was crafting. The biomes were ugly. It just wasn't good. And the event from Season 5 event wasn't that good either. Didn't really get good layout. Yeah, so I didn't really like it. And I bet a lot of you didn't really like it, so. Next is one of my favorite seasons, up with Chapter 2 in Season 4 and Season 3, is Chapter 2, Season 7. Now, this is a little controversial, but I'm going to put it just below Season 3. I really liked the Battle Pass that season. The UFOs are cool, even though they were a little broken at the start. They were fun, made me rage a little bit. But that's all good and fun in games. Because then it came with these cool guns, cool mythics, cool POI, cool live event. It was just all around good. Next is that season. I don't really have to explain either. It was really bad. The live event was okay. It just really didn't suit me that well. I didn't really like it. The battle pass was not that good. So I'm going to put it below Chapter 2, Season 6. Next we have Chapter 3, Season 1. Now, we thought we were going to have it for another Chapter 2 for another 2 seasons, but now this is when we switch to the yearly new chapter. This season was really good in my opinion. We had the Foundation, we had Spider-Man with the Spider-Man Mythics, and the Loophole was not that good, but I'm going to put it in good, just above Season 9. Next is the Resistance. Now, I gotta tell you something. I didn't really play this season. I played it, Zero Build came out, so I'm gonna have to put it in mid. I didn't play it that much either, so yeah. Next is Chapter 3, Season 3. This is really bad season. I didn't really play it either, but I did play enough to put it up here and at the top. It was really that bad in my opinion. Really, really bad. I didn't like it. So yeah. Next is Paradise. Chapter 3, Season 4. Okay. I'm going to be rambling all day. This season was terrible. It was ugly. There was a forever tornado. Really ugly. The Chrome probably got disabled. I don't really remember. All I know is that it was really broken. Also, the live event was really just the map exploding, and then we just sat there for 40 minutes doing quests. Like, what is that live event? It's going at the top. It's worse than Vibin'. Next is Chapter 4, Season 1. I don't really have memories of this. I just remember getting the hammers and stuff. It was, the hammers were really broken. I got killed a bunch with the hammers. So, I'm going to say it was a mid-season. Now, next is Chapter 4, Season 2. I didn't play it at all, actually. I really didn't play it. So it's gonna go and didn't play. Next is Chapter 4, Season 3. Now, I also didn't play it, but I heard it was also really bad. The Battle Pass wasn't good, so it's going there too. Next is the Holy Grail, the saving grace of Chapter 4, is Chapter 4, Season 4. It is called Last Resort, and it was maybe the best season after Chapter 2. After Chapter 2, Season 4. Yeah, it's really that good. I really like it. I think it goes just above Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 7. It's really good, and I really love it. It brought back all the mythics. The boss system was cool. We got Kato Thorn, Nolan Chance, the Rocket Ram. There's just a lot of stuff, and it was really cool. So, and I think we got Loot Island in this update. So that was also really cool. Next is Underground Season. Chapter 5, Season 1. Now, I know there's only one song stuck in your head the entire time you think about it. So, Underground is a really cool season. It brought the terrain in, new movement, weapon mods. It was a really good first season. We played it all day and night, all day. I really loved it. Next is Myths and Mortals, Chapter 5, Season 2. At the start of the season, it already was really bad because it was the longest downtime in Fortnite history. I remember streaming for it, and then, poof, I got the 8-hour. It said 8 hours, so, and then it got extended even more. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to sleep. So also, The season was really bad. It did have Avatar though, which I really loved. And they had Zeus Lightning Bolt. Let's not get started about Zeus Lightning Bolt. The wings was the most balanced item in Fortnite history. So I'm going to put it in the bottom of mid. Next up is Wrecked. Now this is my 4th time doing it because this little ad keeps turning on for some weird reason. So let's get through it. This season is called Wrecked because it's wrecked. The loophole's wrecked. It sucks. The cars suck. I hate it. The medallions are broken. Everyone hates it. No one loves this season except for the little Timmies who could win FNCS, bro. So this is at the top. I hate it with absolutely all of my heart. Next is this season. It's only been about 3 weeks into the season, so I can't say much, but I really like this season so far. And I found my best draw spot ever. The medallions are balanced except for Mysterio's. I like the new shotgun. I like the new SMGs. I like the new burst. I'm going to put this season at the top of good tier because it simply hasn't played out yet. And I bet the season will get better. So that is my ranking through all seasons. Anyways, have a nice one. Peace out.